So Nikolai grabs her instead and starts choking her. Suddenly Gordon shows up and knocks Nikolai down with a drill. Next he asks about Veronica and loses his mind when he learns she is dead. Furious, he locks himself up with Nikolai and a fight ensues. As the men struggle against each other and throw a few punches, Gordon loses the drill and is picked up by Nikolai, who turns it on as he impales Gordon. With the last of his strength, Gordon grabs a screwdriver from Nikolai's pocket and stabs him in the neck. By the time the others manage to open the door with a drill, it's too late. Both men are dead and their bodies are floating in the room. While the world continues to burn, the remaining astronauts take a moment to grieve in private. Sometime later, Kira checks the computer and sees they are losing altitude. As she moves around the station, she finds a sign that says Node 0, meaning the one who lied was Christian and not Veronica. She rushes to his room to demand an explanation and discovers all the samples ready to go with an escape suit. It seems Christian knew everything all along and has always planned to escape alone. At that moment the life support ventilation goes out as part of Christian's plan. Kira looks for Alexei to warn him, but he is in the same room as Christian, so she makes some gestures to ask him to turn off the music. Alexei does so and realizes the hum can't be heard. Then she uses a jar to knock on the table 3 times as a sign for Alexei to be ready. Christian is making himself a sandwich and Kira tries to borrow the knife to make one too, so Christian tries to get rid of Alexei saying they need privacy. When Alexei refuses to go, Christian grabs the knife and tries to attack Kira, but Alexei cuts in and his hand ends up stabbed instead. Being so close, Alexei manages to grab Christian tightly and holds him in place while Kira uses a necklace to choke him. After a few minutes Christian finally dies, and Kira has to deal with the fact she murdered someone. Afterward Kira bandages up Alexei's stab wound and he's able to turn on the life support again. Then Kira checks on her mice and discovers Alexei built them a net for them to hold on to. Suddenly the message request for a propulsion boost is finally acknowledged, getting them out of immediate danger. Soon communications return and both governments ask if they have taken control of the station. Angry and disillusioned by their leaders, the duo ignores the messages and uses